Me that initially started this trading with the sole aim in mind to one day buy my freedom. It's like I've not given my freedom up, even not to like a boss now, like to the charts. To the charts. What's good, guys? It's on that day again. Hope you all are doing fine. It's been a while though, and though this video is kind of a bit different from what I usually post in my, or what I've been like posting on my YouTube channel, but I just feel like doing this right now because, truth be told, this video is just going to be like a raw video about me putting my mind out and like talking about my present situation right now and like the condition I am when it comes to like trading overall. So I think before like going forward, it will like maybe be nice to like just give a throwback to how my trading started overall. About a year ago, I got introduced to like the whole concept of trading by a random video I just came across on YouTube, and like I was hooked when I saw the lifestyle in trading, how traders live their life, and the opportunity it like offers you, and also the freedom as well. Honestly, like I was hooked. If I tell you I was not hooked, man, I'm just lying to you. I'm lying, like straight head off lying to you. It's just like the thing magneted my attention when I just came across it, and instantly I told myself that, man, this is it, not going back. He said that do or die, either trading or nothing else. And was I wrong in my decision? That's a like big question to answer. Honestly, I would say I was not wrong in my decision because so far so good. Though trading has not been like going well for me, which is what I want to talk about here in this video, I still have like that spike, that thing that spiked my attention, that made me like told myself the very first day I came across that very one video about trading, that like opened my mind or just caught my attention, and I told myself that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I think that Z and that, I don't know, I don't even, I'm just like trying to fight for the right word to use here. But anyway, I think that Z is absolutely still here. But honestly, I don't want to say the part I took in terms of my trading has led to like frustration upon frustration, and not to talk about the mental damage and time, money, everything that I have like wasted on this my trading journey so far, just in 1 year, guys. In 1 year, like when I came into trading, I think I fall into the rabbit hole that most beginners all go through, which is we come with this mentality that, oh man, this lifestyle is good. So with that mentality, we think, ah man, within a year or something, I'll start like making big out of this market and you know, getting withdrawals, making money, and living this dream lifestyle I've always wanted to live. Maybe going abroad or traveling around the world, which are all good things, and that's that's what most of we all beginners fantasize to like be, or the kind of life we want ultimately. Little did I know that that doesn't work when it comes to trading. And honestly, like it really showed in my style, in my strategy, or the way I traded. Like if you go through all my past video, you see that though I was not like documenting all the whole process, how I take trade, because I wasn't even like proud of the way I traded, let alone like showing it out or portraying it to someone else to see. Like if you like watch some very few random video I just posted about the way I trade, my trading style, you see that I was scalping a lot, and that really show. And don't get me wrong, scalping is not bad. Like I know of a lot of channel here in this YouTube that earn their big bag and they are living their dream lifestyle scalping the market. But at this point, like I've come to the realization that, man, scalping is not for me. Scalping to me right now, I just take it like this quick part that most beginners like take, thinking that we'll make the money. Meanwhile, we keep losing more down. We keep losing everything we put in and coming out with nothing. And honestly, guys, if you're a new trader, I just want to put this straight to you. If you don't know what you are doing in trading, man, trading will like wreck you. It will wreck you not only financially. Had it me it's just all about finance, that would have been good. Like in my case, I've blown up to how many accounts right now? I've blown up to like 5 accounts right now. 5 trading prop firms accounts right now. And I'm still not even close to profitability. I guess 1 year ago, if someone would have told me, be like, Michael, do you know where you're putting your hand and the way this your trading style and the way you are like taking it, you lose more than you ever have lost in your life, I would like that person. But right now, of course, definitely I believe I believe with experience and with my 2 eyes that if you're a beginner trader, you don't know what you are doing. I will say it again. If you're a beginner trader, you don't know what you are doing in the market, in this forex market or this trading square market of it. Boy, you better go and learn. Like, learn. And when I say learn, I don't say go and start learning strategy or learning other stuff. Because honestly, strategy is just like 30% of the whole game. The remaining 70% is all in your head. Like, they are all in your head. And I'm saying it with all seriousness. If you think trading has to do with a lot of strategy, don't get me wrong. Your strategy also takes you a long way. And I believe if you have a good strategy, of course, you can lead the market. But then, what I've experienced so far, based on my experience, I would say my strategy is good. And mind you, when I even wanted to start trading, I never like thought for one that I want to have this sort of like 100% win rate, 70 or whatever the win rate is. I was just like, if I can get a 30 to 50% win rate, man, I'm good. And what that 30 to 50% win rate means is if I can, out of let's say 10 trades, win 5 or 3 trades, let's say in a month, man, I'm good. Because it means I'm not losing my ass, or even when I'm losing it, I'm like losing very little, though I'm not winning, but at least I'm in a game where I'm neither losing or gaining. At least from that point, you can then work on the strategy and make sure you figure out what is not like working out for you, whether in the strategy aspect or in your psychology, discipline, whatever you want to call it. That was all I wished for. But this market told me, nah, man, you have to work on yourself. And it really showed. Trading showed me that part of my life where if I just like look into it, if I look in that part of my life, like I feel ashamed. And I feel ashamed, I would say in a good way, because at least it has brought it out to me, because initially I never knew, but at least now it has brought it out to me. And I now have 2 choices. It's either to like leave it the way it is or to work on it. So without making this video too long, I want to say this. I think at this point, my problem in trading is not strategy. Like, I've come to realize that the problem that I'm facing right now is not all about strategy. And if you want to hear that problem is, you are welcome, because I would definitely tell you. And I think that problem is discipline. Like, guys, let's be real. In everything you do in life, there has to be at least a minimum state of discipline you have to have. It's just like work. When you go to work, you don't do whatever you want. There are some disciplinary rules that the boss of your work will like placed in the work, that this you have to follow, otherwise you're sacked. And one thing that make trading hard, Because honestly, trading is not so hard. Like if you come to look at it, trading is not so hard. But the one thing that makes it seem like trading is very, very hard is that discipline part, where there's no one to like tell you what to do. You can do whatever you want. You have the freedom. But just know that whatever you do, whether good or bad, there's still a repercussion waiting for you there. So it's all up to you to choose the right path. So I think that's what like complicates trading a lot. And that's the one problem I've discovered that I'm having when it comes to like trading. Like I'm not disciplined. I don't have rules. And even the little rules I have, I don't even follow them. I will place trade. Before the trade will go for a 1:1/2, I would have closed it. And later, if I see the trade going for like maybe after I've closed it, it is going for like a 1:5, I'll start regretting and beating myself up that, man, had me ahead this trade, I would have been swimming in profit. And with that impulsiveness, I will just run into the market again to like want to join the trend, and the team will take me out. And guys, this has been a repeating scene ever since I've started trading 1 year ago. And at this point, I just like think about it. I'll be like, man, as I'm still like floating in this bad state of trading that I'm in, because I'm still single, I'm not yet married, and I don't have children. So by extension, it's like I have too much responsibility on me. Though I have a lot of responsibility, but at least family-wise, I don't have that responsibility. And I just told myself one day that if I continue this path, and I now later in future have those responsibility, life will be miserable for me. Because at this my present state, whenever I'm in the chat, because I just want to like always be part of the what is happening in the market, I see myself spending a whole full day. Let's say the day I don't go to work, I will spend like a whole full day from morning till night. I'll be glancing at this chart. Glancing. And what am I glancing at? I'm glancing at the losses. I will enter into trade, I will close it. I will enter into trade, I will close it. I take up to like 50 trades a day. Whenever I don't go out that day, I'm just at home. I take more than 50 trades. And all those trades, mind you, it's either all of them are losses or the losses are always bigger than the wins. Always. And once the day ends, I will just keep beating myself up. Be like, what the fuck am I doing in this market? Me that initially started this trading with the sole aim in mind to one day buy my freedom. It's like I've not given my freedom up, even not to like a boss now, like to the charts. To the charts. I don't wait for setup. I just enter, come out, like without any basic explanation to why I even entered the trade at the first place. And that aside, the mental aspect as well, man, like my psychology was messed up. Sometimes I would just keep thinking about the money I've spent in all these accounts I've blown. And though I would say I've been buying the account wisely, in the sense that I've not like spent too much to buy, let's say 100k, 200k, or those kind of big sum of those big profit challenge account. I'm just buying 5k challenge account, which is still big when you come to think of it, because now I know in my state I can afford it, but I believe there are a lot of people out there, especially in the country where I come from, Nigeria, who cannot even afford to like get a 1k or 2k account, profit account, let alone 5k. Because with the 5 hours that I'm using to get those 5k accounts, each 5k account costs around $39, and convert that into, let's say, euro that we're using here where I live, that's around 36 euros that I spend, or that I've spent times 6 accounts I've blown. Like, do the math, guys. That's getting close to like 200 euros. 200 euros is something. I know it's not like, to some people it's not big, but man, for me that is trying to like maybe want to gain my financial freedom and become this somebody I want the dream of becoming. It's big. And I'm saying it's not because I don't know trading involves losses. or it's risky. I know trading is risky, but then if you are losing with discipline and dignity, it comes with pride compared to when you are losing and you are following no rules, discipline, and whatsoever. In my case, so for me not to make this video too long, I want to review what I've been doing from now henceforward. From now henceforward, I'm going to be taking just one trade per day, just one trade. And what even made me come to this conclusion is when I came through Wayup's one of Wayup's recent video that he posted about if you want to be a disciplined trader, do this. I didn't even know, I don't remember the title, but I'll put the video up here for you to see. And when I watched this video, man, this video resonated with me because Wayup is somebody I've been following for quite a while. And man, that guy is good when it comes to like discipline and psychology. Like he has mastered his shit. He really knows what he's doing. Shout out to him. But when I watched his video, then I realized that I think at this point my problem is not even strategy. It's all about discipline, psychology, and me controlling myself when it comes to this market. Because then I can buy my freedom back the whole time. I can buy my freedom, and the whole time I spent in front of the chart, which at the end of the day I will still end the day in loss. Imagine me that was wanting to like learn how to do editing, learn how to do learn how to like code and other stuff. I really wanted to like learn other stuff alongside trading. But with the way I've been like trading, staring at the chart from morning till night, I didn't even have time to do other things again apart from staring at the chart, and I will still end up losing in that day, losing maybe 1% to 2% after taking like 100 trades in a day. So at this point I want to stick to like taking one trade per day. I will get a new Profit Challenge account and I will start trading it from on Monday. So I will stick to like taking one trade per day, aiming for 1:2 at the first, though that's not like where I want to like lay my bedrock on. I really wish to like hold my trade for like maybe 1:5, 1:10 or whatever, like just hold trades for like maybe days or let's say weeks. But I guess that's somewhere we'll arrive in the future. But right now I just want to start with just aiming for 1:2, being comfortable placing a trade, and either watch the trade hit my stop loss or TP or break even, and not fidgeting based on the profit I've seen or wanting to close the trade immaturely or prematurely, whatever the English term I want to use. So I'm going to be placing one trade per day. I'll be risking 1% at the start, but if I get to like maybe 5% drawdown, then I'll start risking 0.5% until I blow the account, or in the opposite case, maybe I get to make profit from the account and withdraw as well. But that's what I'll be sticking to. I will break even as well when the trade hits 1:1. I may later upscale it to like maybe break even after the trade hits 1:1.5, 2, or 1:3. Maybe that's when I will start like breaking even, but that will be in the future. But right now I just want to build that discipline of when I place a trade, I don't close it no matter what. I don't close it prematurely. I either allow the trade hit TP